What up? What up? What up, everybody? You see what's going on? You know what it is. Bullite Network. You see my boy EST 87
Already?
and Bush. We both Bullite. We both Bullite messages. We about to get y'all that real about situations that been going on that caught our eye. These situations they affect us everyday living. They affect us in our culture. They affect our lives. It ain't just no internet shit. This is real shit. We dealing with relationships. How you doing, EST? What's good, homie?
I'm good, man. Another day, man. I'm glad we got some good content. You know what I'm saying? Ready to
Mm-hmm.
touch on this. Like you said, this art imitates life a lot of times. We can find out, learn a lot of lessons by looking at shit online, man.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Like for instance, the Adam 22 situation. He had a platform. He been grinding for a minute, coming up, and I've been talking about him on this channel. And now it seems he has this power, and he's drunk off this power. This is my opinion. Somebody feel different? Go ahead, let me know. But he been going crazy lately as far as getting. He not giving his employees no type of security. He not making them feel like they are. Why is they there? AD brought the boy a lot of fucking street cred and a lot of other shit. Not only AD, Lush brought him a lot of, brought the channel some substance. But he
Facts.
fired these dudes, and I don't. His reasons for doing that shit was straight out of line, my opinion. What you know about the situation with Lush, and then we'll get into the AD shit. You feel me?
Well, as far as the lust situation, it's hard to get away from the AD shit because it's so connected to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically, Adam is trying to use Lush as a scapegoat, bro, because he put out in the Discord that Adam is thinking about getting rid of AD on the Tuesday show.
Hmm.
So now he's trying to use Lush as a scapegoat, bro.
But
Ho-
you can't lie. The way he treat AD and the way he treat Lush, yeah, people will say because AD worked with him forever, but we all know why. It's really because he's scared. He got a certain amount of fear for AD that he doesn't have for Lush. He totally disrespected that man and did him wrong right there, live on the platform, fired him. I ain't with that bullying shit. To me, that's a form of bullying. Treat the man like how you treat all your other employees. You feel me? Let's stay with that Lush shit. Like he did that man wrong. Like Lush was a battle rapper. Lush brought some credibility to the channel. He didn't deserve to be canned like that, like treated like that. That shit
well,
was
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna
disrespectful.
say this. I'm gonna say this. I ain't gonna say Lush brought credibility to the show. I'm gonna say Lush was a credible person that came to the show, unlike other motherfuckers like Danny Mullins and other people who we gotta kind of invest. Like
Yeah,
Sharp, I love Sharp, but I kind of had to learn to love Sharp. But when Lush was on there, I knew automatically who Lush was through just being involved in battle rap. I knew
mm,
who Lush was. You know what
big
I'm saying?
point.
KOTD, all the West Coast battles. I already knew who Lush was, so I was like,
Big
oh, that's
point.
dope.
That's
He
a
ain't
big
necessarily
point.
have to work to get to get no synergy. He just hit the ground running, man. So yeah, and then he been having a tough couple months because they've been on his head. You know what I'm saying? Picking on him, the whole rap battle shit. So he been
Yeah,
having it
yeah,
tough,
yeah.
man.
That dude, that tough guy, almighty suspect, super tough dude. He a young boy. I get it. I get that energy. I was like that too. I understand that energy, but at the same time, homie, you don't have to be like that all the goddamn time. Lush, y'all knew each other for a long time. This dude, he too tough for me. I just don't fuck with him like that. I'm sorry.
Well,
I
you know
love
one of the you
AD.
know what that is though. It's that situation where two dudes know each other and this other dude more credible. So what to me what Almighty like to do is get in front of a crowd and be like, look at everybody, I'm realer and I'm bigger than what he is. Even
Mhm.
though I know him and he done supported me half my like bro, he just be trying to play him in front of a crowd. That's all that be. And
But
it
you
be
know what
extra.
that is. He trying to bully him. He feel like he could take him. You seen what he did when he basically no, that was with the other dude, the house phone dude. When he left, he jumped up, act like he wanted to fight. We know, Adam.
Yeah, he
You
stole on
think?
Kelpie. He stole on Kelpie.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, uh, I just feel like your boy is just too tough for me. But I know where he coming from. Like I said, he young. He got a pops that got a name, whatever else. Yeah, I
Yeah.
understand that. I forgot how we got to that though. It was a point I was trying to reach, and I brought
As
up Almighty.
as far as him knowing Lush.
Yeah. So he did Lush wrong because he feel like this a buster. I could treat him however I want to treat him. he violated him, and that opened the doors for the fuck shit to where Adam was like, oh, look at this sucker, look at how he, and Adam did him wrong. Adam,
Yeah, Adam
that's
did.
not
Yeah,
ball shit.
yeah, he did
He
him
didn't
wrong,
handle
bro.
that situation right. He
Both
fired
of them
him
wrong
live on
though.
camera.
Both of them wrong. Because if I come to you in confidence and tell you some shit, I don't want you repeating that through a Discord online, through no fans, through nobody, bro. So both of y'all is wrong. But I think Adam is trying to soften the blow from the AD shit by throwing Lush up under the bus. You know what I'm saying? He know he disposable. Look, boom. You know what I'm saying? But bro, if you trusted him, for one, he ain't been around you that long for you to be sharing company secrets with him like that, bro. That's one. That's protocol. Two, okay, you did trust in him, but it's your fault for trusting in him more than it's Lush fault because y'all bond ain't like AD bond. Like
Mm-hmm.
Pun said, y'all you should just hit AD directly, and it would have been a lesser blow. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like y'all got some
It's
ideas. I'm thinking about moving this around, this around.
yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Just like that. You know, like you said, he's scared. He's scared of AD, so that's why it made him want to move different. He don't have no problem pointing a finger at Lush, but your problem originally is with AD because why you want to switch shit?
You're right. But and you got good points, all good points. But you know what's coming to my brain is there's a lot to learn from this shit because you
Yeah,
can't be trusting new people. But that I don't want to get on no racial shit. But it's like, why did he trust the man of lighter melanin to go to him and try to see if he could create a new ally against AD, who's supposed to be his day one. Come on, man. No jumper was about to go down. AD came. He brought a certain amount of fucking street cred. I don't care what
that's
nobody
real.
say. And
That's real.
he might not have went down, but the way AD came and accelerated it into the lane that Adam always wanted, into that gangster
Oh
lane.
yeah. If we on this topic now, we gonna go ahead and say this, bro. AD yesterday or 2 days ago said, Adam, listen, you had that racist dude on that show. You had an interview with him. You know what I'm saying? And we kind of need to hold you accountable because the majority of your staff is black. And then a day or two later, we hear about AD getting taken off the Tuesday
Mm.
show. So it's like, oh, you followed a series of events. You know what I'm saying? If you've been
That
thinking about it this long, why would you wait to now to try to change it after he had made that statement?
that's on some dictator shit. That's on some manipulated shit. That's on some. If you got a platform that's about content, I would never. And that, see, the lesson I learned is I'm not trusting no new motherfuckers coming in like that because it's gonna be a lot of new motherfuckers. But you might, as far as right now, like basically number two with this Bullite shit. I'm Bush. I'm not Bullite. You probably got more Bush gold than you have to. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying
Yeah,
is like we'll talk about that later. But what I'm basically like, you cannot be putting on treating. You gotta know your friendships and no, not even friendships. When we talk about business and that type of shit, don't make the wrong moves. Adam got drunk off power, like I said. You feel me? He got drunk off power. He making some good money, and now he's seeing like longevity with this shit. He see that
facts.
he made something that's gonna make some bread. But
He
and
made a he made a comment though that sounded kind of like it was jealousy. He said, "With you doing interviews 9 times out the week, and then you come here and then you're kind of holding back. That made me want to think about taking you off the Tuesday show, which makes me think, so why do you
that,
care about what he do off this
I lost
show?
my point. Mm-hmm.
And then your boy said, AD said, well, originally you came to me and said, look, I can't be talking like that. I can't be saying certain things. So then I change it. And then when I change it, you trying to make it about my shows or me changing my behavior because you told me to. So I'm like, oh, I think he kind of feels some way about, because if you look at it, AD, the
That's
community is
manipulative
cracked.
shit. If you
The
got a
community,
if you got a platform on content and people's opinions and people's shit, you should never ever ever feel no way about somebody voicing their truth, because that's what this shit. It ain't about no fake shit. It ain't about being fake or following no. Oh, let's do this and then get on the camera and do that. No, really, people following no jumper because they feel like they're gonna get real opinions, real thoughts from real people. You know what I mean? The AD always represented that, and he made, because with Adam, he had an image. AD came and totally fucking changed his whole image, made him look a
yeah,
certain way.
yeah,
And Adam
yeah,
is so fucking stupid. That's why I say you're not a boss. You're so fucking stupid that you didn't peep. the guy's worth, and that's what we talking about here. Adam fired these dudes because he didn't understand their worth. Like Lush, he didn't know his worth. AD obviously didn't know his worth. AD probably gonna still work with him. You feel me? But his channel looking good. He got almost 100,000 subscribers, and he about to go up off of this. So, but it's like we be having our hearts wide open for people too much, and we don't really do the investigation to make sure they fuck with us like that. You feel me? It's
That's
terrible.
facts. Like and that's why I say AD. I feel his loyalty, bro. When you put your shit on the line and then a motherfucker throw it away off of inconvenience, it's like, bro, the shit I done stamped down is deeper than the inconvenience of some shit that
Mm-hmm.
if I'm slacking on some YouTube on some podcast, bro, I can always step it up. But
Yeah,
that's deep.
that's life.
That's small compared to what I you remember when all these Migos came up here deep. Who would
Yeah.
stand up?
Yep.
Who came to the joint with the yada the mean with the unit of mean
All the time,
when
every
Milk
time
pulled
probably.
up?
And who got the backing and who got the people that love me to where they coming on my behalf for your shit, homeboy.
Now
Right
we
boy
got to give him
from
some credit though. No Jumper platform was established way before AD got there, right?
yeah, for
And
sure. No doubt.
I even used to look at it, but it wasn't on a podcast feel. It was more like interviews, if you ask me.
I know you're right,
AD
and I
turned
did too. But
AD turned
that was
that
the
shit into
point
something
right there
different.
that you just said. It wasn't on no podcast feel. Wasn't nobody going and logging on to hear him talk. We
Nah,
going on now. We logging on to hear fucking real people talk. Sometimes we didn't. It ain't just interviews. These young boys that Adam want to interview, which all about he only interviewed the lit young killers that you know that we already know. So, but now it's not about that. It's about going to the platform to hear like AD speak on things. Your other
yeah,
homie
yeah,
from Hoover, all these dudes. You feel me? And then the Crip Mac, but Crip Mac didn't come until AD. He couldn't do none of that shit really until AD, and this was LA. So let's get that shit straight. It made a whole fucking, it opened a lot of doors for no jump and made it super. It
facts.
made it way more
It got
cooler.
better than the content. It gave it a different look. When that look right there gets you, you know what I'm saying? Just him,
Yeah,
AD, Adam 22, T Rail. You probably throw a Flocko or a house phone. You can switch whoever out on, but them three right there. See, we can always go to back to the locks, bro. J Hood was
mm,
a significant part of the group, but bro, when once that happened, them three links is stronger than anything. You can't
J
J
Hood
Hood could have
wasn't
been the
shit
fourth.
with the locks. He wasn't know nothing about the locks. You know that,
But I'm
but
saying compared to wasn't nobody able to get that close to the locks but J Hood.
yeah, and I love J Hood. Don't get me wrong, because I was in Cali, and then I heard Sheik Luch introduce them, and I was going to college at San Diego City Community College for like a couple semesters before I got out there, and we was in the library, and I remember listening to the new Sheik Luch introduce J Hood. So J Hood, and I loved all that shit. I was like, J Hood is one of them dudes. But
Right,
when you talk about the locks, when you bring up the locks, we talking about loyalty. J Hood didn't show none of that. So really, all that shit is xed out in my for me.
right.
You feel me? Loyalty is a big thing, and that's why like no
Nah, I'm
jumper.
saying I'm trying to connect. I'm trying to connect it towards how Adam should have carried it. How Sheik, Jada, and Styles carried it. When a J Hood sits some in-house shit that can you gotta sometimes AD is the Sheik. You get what I'm saying? Or
Yeah,
Kiss or Styles. You can interchange them. Ain't no way you should have exited him out the link, bro.
thank you.
Behind who?
Unless you're planning on other things for your platform, which I think he is.
No, 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 no,
Really.
no, no. You know why I disagree?
Uh huh.
Because once a motherfucker put his shit on the line behind this shit, I don't give a fuck what I'm changing to this platform. He's fitting in this shit. Cause
Yeah,
he done
but
put
he
it on the line.
for me for sure. Yeah, for me. But I'm talking about these. No, let me stop.
Yeah, nah, I feel you.
I'm just saying. I feel like homie is he making some adjustments, and he knew what to come. He know AD. That's his boy. He knows the ramifications of things. You think him and Josh didn't sit up and talk about this shit forever
Nah, see
and
what I
really?
think is him and Josh peep what's going on in the metaverse, and they see hold on let's get a shout out to T Rail because AD I mean my fault Adam called T Rail and said How do you feel about AD being off the Tuesday show? T Rail said, if he
He
off,
ain't
I'm
with it.
off.
I ain't with
Period.
it. He sure, yep, he did say that.
And
T
that's a
Rail,
nigga
shout out
talk,
to
and
T
he
Rail.
said that to the boss, bro. He said that to
He
the
said that
boss.
to the ball. And the way
So
AD explained it about that Tuesday show, I don't know what show they talking about. I fuck with No Jumper,
I
but I
watch
don't know
it.
the
I watch the
shows and
Tuesday
shit.
show. The Tuesday show is what it would be cracking. I mean, when you go on YouTube on Tuesdays and it be 11,000, 12,000, 15 people,
Yeah, I'm sure it'd be
15,000 in
cracking. I be
chat.
watching all this shit, but I don't know the shows and shit. But what I'm trying to say is, AD was like, he was a little, I guess, edgy, too edgy for Adam in the beginning. Adam told him fall back, and then when he fell back, the views went down, and it wasn't what Adam wanted. So then he wanted to
Nah,
get rid of
that wasn't it.
AD.
That wasn't it
That's what
though.
that's what I got from what AD was saying. You feel me? I don't know.
Nah, that what we leaving out in the situation is that the community, and back on Fig was doing numbers, and back when that Adam 22 and his baby mama and house phone shit dropped off, everybody was running the shit on the community and back on Fig. So if him and Josh sitting back, like, how you think that look, bro? Our people who got cracking platforms out here pushing, so that can be some inner workings right there. You get what
Yeah,
I'm
for
saying?
sure.
But you
He don't like
can't.
it too much, and I do love. I just got discovered them, the platform back on Fig and Community, because of
Yeah.
this unfortunate situation, which is crazy.
Oh, I've
You
been
know,
on back on Fig and community. I support
yeah,
them.
but that's why I fuck with you. You know, keep me in tune with all the bullshit, but not all the bullshit because these are real platforms and we support that all day. We want to, but I'm just
And can
happy that
and
they
can we
did
give an
that.
honorable mention to somebody?
Go ahead,
Ace Boy Pun.
Ace Boy Punk.
Yeah, that's the dude who be on the AD podcast in the background.
Yo, he went. Yo, that
Nah, but how
homie.
about
That.
this? He been telling AD that from day one.
Woo, I fuck with homie. He
You
had
know
some
you
things to say.
you know how you got that homie, you trying to tell the other homie, nah, he cool, but that one homie like,
You
yo,
need them
get that
type of
nigga to get
homies though.
get him the fuck away from us, bro. But you keep being like, y'all, nah, he cool, bro. He
I
cool.
failed. I didn't listen to some of my niggas' truth a couple times and failed and paid the consequences
And then
because
look,
of
you had to
whatever.
go back and hit him, right?
Oh, of course, I love these niggas. A lot of them you can't say it no more because they too real. You know what happened to them niggas? That's too damn real. But like, not saying that, but it's like, man, you always gotta appreciate them type of dudes, homie. And
Facts.
he said some good words and spoke good and was intelligent but aggressive. But he made his point, and I like that shit. You feel me?
And he
Because
told him, you can't tell me what to do. He told him,
yeah,
be quiet. He was like,
fuck
yeah, you
you.
can't tell me
That's
what
what
to
I
do.
like. Because
Fuck is you
we
talking
get
about?
scared all of a sudden. Like, no, I don't work for this motherfucker. Fuck him. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like, nah, I'ma speak. Because if it was a white boy in here he gonna speak too. Like, let's stop. Why? And then when we raise our voice, you feel me?
Oh,
It's
oh.
over.
That's called
We
that's
the
called the
scariest
angry
thing in
that's
the
called
world.
the angry black man syndrome. But you
Yeah,
know
I
how
know.
that go.
Oh,
Sometimes you gotta play it political, man.
you do, but homie didn't really raise his. He didn't raise it. Adam know what's up, so Adam know
Nah,
what's
he
up.
he 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 ducked the question because Pun was trying to say, listen, this been your boy. He put it on the line for you. Why ain't you call him from the start?
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, I didn't expect somebody who my employee to go and run and tell the Discord, bro. That's deflecting all. We all got girls.
Reflected everything.
We all got women. They do the same shit. Stop. You know what I'm saying? We not talking about that. You know what you doing, bro. And no shade to the women watch
No, not at
the
all.
show. But come on,
Um,
man.
Speaking of these complicated relationships with the ladies and all that.
But it's a lot to learn,
Oh,
like you said, from this situation, man. Even with the podcast community, because we gotta. That cannot happen, bro. That cannot happen. That cannot happen. And
nah,
sometimes it's tough and it's hard being standing on man shit
but
and
it's
taking
not
account.
tough and hard for me, and that's why one of the things I do appreciate gangs for. I'm sorry, y'all,
Yeah,
not for
yeah.
the killers and all the bullshit, but I do appreciate the camaraderie and the realness and fuck all of being a snake and a fucking, you know what I mean? That's what I appreciate it for. My bro, Lil Mace, you feel me? They sending him to New Folsom. He in Corcoran. He came from his backyard, San Diego. That's his backyard, West Coast Chris. And then he got in some trouble. They moved him to Corcoran. Now he about to be moving to New Folsom with an ultimate like, so it's like a
I
lot
ain't
going
privy on
on.
the
But
geographic, or is that further away from home?
From him, yeah, it's going. It's
Damn,
uh,
damn.
let me think. A little bit. Corcoran is a little north too, so they both around like it's northern Cali, a little north from San Diego, basically. San Diego's the
Okay.
bottom. You feel me? But my point was to say like with this gang shit, I'm talking to him. I'm like, man, you about to go over there with these? Oh man, you feel me? And
Yeah.
I'm getting the letters or whatever. Like, fuck, he going with the real niggas that's not real niggas like that, but niggas that's in there forever. Basically, everybody's in there forever,
They
murdering.
program. They program
Yeah,
for real.
you know what I mean? And New Folsom is the ultimate, like, in the West Coast for the type. You know, he told me, you know what I mean? Don't worry about it because of that camaraderie type of shit. You feel me? And it gave me a little like sense of because no matter what, you gonna everybody. I could die out right now. Somebody could pull up right now and kill me. Everybody, but to know like he got certain people watching him and a certain he always, you know what I mean? That's good for me. I know a lot of people don't can't go around with that, and that was some ignorant shit to say. But
And
hey,
sometimes you
I'm
gotta and
fuck.
sometimes you gotta be cool with just knowing his cloth and knowing he on his journey with his cloth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, feel me? Um, for sure. But the Blueface shit. This nigga, man, what's up with your boy, man? He ain't being a good example, I don't think. Cause
Example of what?
just basically like keep that bullshit. Like if she's about, we thought it was about bread. So if it's about money, perfect. Keep it. But now he getting in his feelings and he like we don't fuck with each other. Basically, what I'm hearing like that's why I'm gonna go back with my baby mama because she is like this. Nigga, this bitch is making a lot of money. Y'all stars as couples. Like, what's going on? That's your baby, homie. What's going on? No, he know information about her fucking
It
niggas.
don't matter. It
Sorry,
don't matter.
homie.
She wasn't a virgin when you met her.
That's what I'm
What you
saying.
think?
And not only that, you know this type of shit. You know what's up, homie, with her in like this specific situation. Don't act like you don't know, cause the whole world knows. So we know you know, and you even told us, oh, she fucked this nigga, she fucking this.
See,
Like,
but the problem is he not proclaiming that he loved this woman. So he try to play her close and then try to act like he don't love her and want her.
yeah,
And
stop
then the
that.
game and then the
If
game
you're a
see her.
real player, you always talk about keeping it player. You gotta be like, hey, you feel me? Because it's really money now. Because it's a money opportunity. It's beautiful if he that type of dude we thought he was, the type of dude he rap about. Like you feel me? But other than that, all this sucker shit, niggas don't want to hear all that. It's basically sound like he crying because they not fucking with each other. I think she fucking some other nigga. He can't deal with her.
Hey, but
That's what
I nah, I don't think that's what it is. I just think we all done been through it. Some people go through it. Well, I'm gonna say where y'all on the rocks. She get pregnant, and then it's just like it's that fight up and down, up and down. They just had a video where they was basically getting married in the video. You
yeah,
know,
that's
you
what
know what
I'm
I'm saying?
saying.
So see, but what it is he that baby gonna change everything. He just need to, bro. You already know she was young and fertile when you start fight, bro. Listen, he needs some old heads around him. Like, listen, bro. I under see, but Wax say you can't tell nothing to the young boy. So
You can't.
life will teach you. Life will teach you, bro.
Only way they'll learn is being you talk about them. And they go maybe watch a video. They might be like, yeah, you right, nigga. Cause
See,
I ain't
see,
gonna
Wax.
hold you, nigga. This was a bread setup, nigga. You met her on your fucking whatever show, nigga, and it was bread, bread, bread. So let's keep it rolling and keep it going. But no, now in the history, they're gonna say your feelings got in the way, you fucked it up, and you fucked everything up, nigga, because your feelings got in the way. Because really, if you love your baby mama, if you're really a player like that, nigga, guess what? Keep her, and keep her. Fuck it. You
I
feel me?
mean,
Why
he
not?
one of them. He one of them dudes that say that though. She know what kind of lifestyle he live, and I, he don't strike me as the type who don't be telling them that. But what happens is she'll say okay to get along to go along. Now years down the later, she used to him. Now she's trying to be rebellious, like she don't know what's going on. Now he got to deal with it, cause he too much invested to turn back at this time. Now she pregnant. Now you cannot.
Sheesh.
And we ain't gonna forget about that trafficking charge with the stolen car and the drugs
Oh
and
man, is that's
so
still pending?
now they got that taken care of. I'm pretty sure she used the same lawyers, Hunter
Big
ENT
money.
used.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
So I think they pretty much locked in based off the money opportunities and the kid now, and that was her whole plan from the beginning, and it might have been his plan too. But sometimes young niggas don't know how to handle. They know what they want, but they don't know how to handle it. When shit
And
come,
he just had a
niggas
baby
push it
too.
away.
His other baby mama, I think she handles it a little bit more graceful. Now they go through domestic little situations where you see windows getting busted, but she not online trying to broadcast and turn this shit into the victim show. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. And
So,
that's woman of her. That's
but
good.
I don't want to bash young boy because dudes could be young, dumb, and don't know no the guidance, bro. And we know we hear it all the time, but he need to hear it, like,
Yeah, I'm
bro.
definitely not bashing. I sitting there saying, "Oh, this bitch ass nigga, this stupid nigga, whatever." But what I'm saying is basically, homie, you met the broad on the goddamn show. She was fiending for you. You got her, got with her. She became a money maker, a cash cow. Got your baby. I don't give a fuck if it's your baby or not. I claim the baby. You know why? Because the little broad, the cash cow, she got love for you. She put your name on blood on the wall. If you that type of nigga, rapper, gangbang, I know a lot. You know what I mean? That like, come on, man, stop playing with the game and getting your feelings
That's
involved.
different. That's
Unless
different.
she violated you, disrespected you. Of course, y'all, they do that all day. They beat each other ass, all that. But who else is she gonna? He probably the only one that could really tame her to a certain point. You feel me?
Nah, you
And,
can't
and
tame no young. You can't tame no young, out of control woman like
not
that,
even,
bro.
yeah, ain't no taming. That was a wrong word.
What's the only thing that's gonna tame her is this child is about to come. If that don't do it, ain't nothing gonna do it.
Yeah, and a lot of people made the point, and I thought it was cruel when I read the comments. A lot of people was like, "It's gonna end in death or some crazy shit," and I was like,
Nah, I
"What?"
ain't gonna
But
say
then I
that.
think about it, like the way they be going at it, homie.
See, but
It's
this ain't no
possible.
different from any bro. And I see myself in him, bro. We all been through this shit. And when you say, bro, you met the girl at the thing, it kind of make me laugh because it's like, bro, you really don't be processing it. Like I done met some chicks and didn't realize. Hold on, bro. You met her XYZ. You know what I'm saying? It
Hmm.
don't necessarily in hindsight it's 2020 all the time.
Hmm.
But being misguided and out here like that, just roaming, you don't be knowing, bro.
Things happen, and you fall in love with the lust situation of it. You feel me?
Yeah.
Maybe I ain't gonna speak on his whatever, but you know what I mean. You fall in love with that side of it too, and that becomes a factor. And you be like, oh fuck this bitch, oh da da da. But in the back of your
Hey,
brain, you start
he
thinking one day
wanted
like, oh, she got some good ass whatever, and then you call her. That happens a lot. That's
he
just what.
wanted to create a project where he build this woman up, and you gotta deal with it if it blow up in your face. It's your creation, my nigga. Because when you met her, from what I heard, she was homeless.
Good point.
So
Good point.
you created this.
He
If
created
it
that shit.
if it blow up, it blow up.
You can't get mad at her for taking a picture with Rick Ross.
It ain't even Rick Ross. She exchanging numbers with the little allegedly
Little baby,
little
allegedly.
baby and all that. So he
And hey, she on TV all the time. That's how niggas is. Stars don't
and
give
I
a
don't
fuck.
think
They
he
get
really
bored.
smart like this. He ain't rap too tight because bro, don't you got a shooting case? Don't you think you need to be low key?
He got a couple gun things. No, a couple gun
Yeah, so it's
situations.
like you need to be doing some charity at some schools, doing some free shit, showing the community that you all this detrimental shit is bad to your character when you look at it, bro. It's like it's all gonna be bad for your character.
But obviously he don't really, because the way academics is talking, like his house and shit, all kind of
Oh yeah, and stop and don't
bullshit.
go don't go to war with academics, bro. That's bad PR. Somebody should tell him, bro. Listen, don't do that.
Fuck that. We ain't scared of academics.
Nah, you
Hold on,
but
hold on.
if you do, you gotta you gotta have a network that's equivalent equal to fight that.
Yeah, you should if you smart. But a lot of niggas ain't smart like me. I ain't smart either. But
Nah, you gotta play chess sometimes, man. It's easy to
nah,
react
you right.
emotional, but you gotta look at your opponent sometimes. Like, hold on, do you? If it was Mike Tyson at 9'5", you ain't rushing in emotional. You gonna stand back and be like, hold on, that's Mike at 9'5", dude. That's Mike at nine
You
five.
ain't
I'm not
rushing it at
rushing you.
all. Shit.
Nah, 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 nah.
Okay.
And we
You
gotta
about to
get to
do that?
act. He kind of like Mike at 9'5", bro.
Who?
You,
Act.
you,
Oh, act
yeah.
is on this shit. No cap. I can't hold you. That
He got
dude,
clones out here. Who can say they got clones?
man, like
Flacco
everybody's
was a
clone. A
direct
lot of
clone.
people is clone shit. I'm under his damn, like, you feel me? I'm one of them dudes that he got inspired by the dude. I ain't gonna lie, but if you go back to my timeline, you wonder why he acting. If I progress, because I got videos on that nigga too. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, he created I Love Act, big dude, did his thing. Before we get into this Troy Ave thing, let me say this. He made a lane. He made a
Yeah.
big lane. Not a little lane, a big lane. That's why he call himself Big Act. Pause, but I know what's up. I know
Pause.
what and
Yeah.
everybody know. Everybody give him his all
You
praises
gotta
due.
give
He's
it to
that
him. You
nerd.
gotta give it to him.
Yeah, he's that dude that, like, the nerd that became a millionaire. That's like that type of shit. You feel me? So it's like, wow. But at the same time, we ain't gonna let nobody slide. Ain't nobody God in this world. You feel me? Ain't
Nah,
nobody like
nah, nah, nah,
nobody
nah.
God, nigga.
But I
Everybody
ain't, I
good.
ain't, but I ain't into getting into fights. I know I'ma lose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I gotta
and I
go in
feel
there.
you on that. So you
You
could
know what I'm saying?
advise the channel, your channel, like, no, we not whatever. But
Nah,
that's why I changed my shit to Bush. Niggas calling me Bullite, I'm Bush. Bullite is a whole nother thing. That's the network.
facts.
But man, this here we go. My boy EST been going to war in them damn comments, man. Oh my God, why y'all coming at my
Bro.
boy like that?
Yeah,
Like,
bro,
come
they
on.
in my top, bro. Pause. They on me, man. Like,
Everybody
bro.
got the right to say what the fuck they want to say. Now,
And I love it. I encourage it. I encourage it. Niggas was sending me paragraphs, the whole John.
he
Bro,
said paragraphs. Oh
Ratatouille
my
is
God.
Ratatouille, bro. Period.
Period. Like, and we let's talk about the situation. Troy Ave Taxstone murder case. The first day of Troy Ave testimony was yesterday, and he took the stand yesterday, and he said some things and he gave descriptions. Now, a nigga that could, certain niggas that took the stand and didn't snitch and that's out here, they did this right here. I couldn't see shit. I just grabbed a gun, and started shooting. I don't know who shot me. I couldn't see nothing. Nigga, it was so crazy. I didn't see nothing. I just started shooting. That type of shit. You feel me? But Troy Ave got some real hate for Taxstone. They got some real hate for each other, and I don't know what the
Yeah.
fuck it's about. I feel like
It's
that's some
built up.
old.
It's built up from years. If you follow the whole timeline, it's built up from years, bro. I've been a part of this shit from day one. I seen what was going
Yeah.
on. And if anybody was paying attention, Taxstone was always the one that was taking up for motherfuckers who was the bully. He was always going at the bully.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you have to respect a nigga who going at industry bullies. You have
Yeah.
to.
But you could say that, but Taxstone, he wasn't really like in the wrong for unless like that day to that moment. But Taxstone had the right to say his opinion on any goddamn thing.
No,
I don't
no,
give a
I'm
fuck.
with you. That's what
You
I'm
feel
saying.
me?
He wasn't Taxstone wasn't doing no wrong from where he. It wasn't just Troy Ave. He was doing this with everybody who was labeled bullies doing shit that wasn't right. He was stepping to them whether it was in person or through the internet. He was having something to say.
Hmm.
For real.
And this they said it's a story about a Getty gas station on Pennsylvania. That's where I used to live in East New York, on Pennsylvania and shit. Uh, where Troy Ave was selling his CDs and shit, because East Crown Heights, where Troy Ave is from, is right by like Brownsville, then East New York. So he probably was moving around that area or whatever, and he was selling the CD. This is a story. This is a myth. And he approached Taxstone at the gas station. Taxstone said, "Fuck this." Taxstone said something disrespectful. We don't know what he said, but it went bad from that point on. And I don't know how bad it went, but it must have went real bad. But you know how niggas is, like any little thing, it turned ugly. Like, and that's the fucked up part. You feel me? They both from Brooklyn, and they both from basically the same side of Brooklyn. But the myth is that's where the whole shit really started at. You feel me? To where it was like, oh, when I see them, it's on type of shit. Some real like type of things.
Hey, but like they were saying, he had been said in the song years ago that he was gonna take the stand. You know what I'm saying? So, and if you pay attention, Charlemagne don't support that. Anytime Troy Ave come to the Breakfast Club, Charlemagne is not there.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. At the beginning, at first, reading some of the comments and going over some of the shit, I was like, I guess if you taking a self defense, yeah, you're gonna have to say This nigga ain't that's ratting though. But I'm sorry to
In
say
in
that.
order
That's
to in
ratting.
order to get it,
But
right?
yeah, yeah. But other people could have. I'm just thinking like you could have took a self defense. But he had a deal. They say to get that 1 year instead of that 15. So that's ratting basically. That's straight
But he
ratting.
already had he already had he already had two pending at the time when this happened. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
rat tat tat toolie.
And then they got you on video shooting it. But you told the people that y'all got in a fight. He pulled out, shot you in the leg. You tried to say you didn't see him shoot Banger. Now, first and foremost, rest in peace to Banger. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for sure.
Rest in
Rest
peace
in
to
peace.
Banger and salute to his brother. His name is leaving me right now. He be in the mix. He be in
Yeah,
the
his
mix.
name is Trife Gangster.
Trife Gangster. Salute to Trife Gangster. I'm trying to take that apart aside because I see what Math be doing sometimes. He be trying to throw that in to muddy the waters. No, we gonna pay respect to the ones who fallen, but we not talking about that. We
Nope.
not talking about that. We talking about you told them people that happened, bro. That's the only reason you was able to get out in the first place. And then if you follow a series of events, I think it was Christmas Eve. Didn't he get shot?
Yep. In the head. They tried to assassinate him
So it's
right
like,
there
bro.
in the east. I mean, right there in Brownsville. He went to the hospital right up the street from where I used to live, the Bayview Hospital. He drove himself there. Shit.
And in my and even then, when he came back to the Breakfast Club and tried to tell a story, he wasn't keeping it real to the youth. You get what I'm saying? He didn't say I'm a rat. I'm scared. He tried to say, "Oh, you ain't gangster." I pushed the button and then he shot, and I was like, "Bro, this is not a movie, bro. This is real life. You not getting it.
Mm,
You not saving the kids by telling that story.
mm. And he got
For one,
son, which
you've
is
been
sad.
Ratatouille at that point, but now it's all starting to come out because you had to get on the stand in order to be out this whole time in the first place. You
Yeah,
had to
but
tell.
why don't we have the right to be like, even though with gang you already xed out with whoever you xed out, but as a fucking black man, be like, all right, I'm a rat, I'm a sucker. Let me go ahead and take this other side. Not sucker, but let me start being positive. No, they still want to be goddamn tough, and that's what I'm saying. They got kids, all
I
that.
know it hurt to bow out gracefully, but you got to say it like how you said it.
Come
You
on,
got
for
to say,
real. Like, cause it's more detrimental to everybody in our whole culture. If you still want to be tough after you, like, stop it, homie. Like, stop it. Let's say,
because
look what I
because
got
at
to
this
do.
point, my right hand man is dead. What more do I have to prove or gain from this shit? I
For
might as well
real.
just say I'm Ratatouille. I'm moving positive to move
Yeah.
forward
Now I'm
for his
positive. Yeah.
legacy,
Yeah.
his
Yep.
kids, and for my
Yep.
life.
Let me make this
I'm
positive
done.
website. Let me do some positive shit. Whatever the fuck.
I'm done.
You
I'm
feel
done.
me? Okay. Sorry, you could do that though, but you got the right to do that. You're gonna have to deal with whatever. Everybody got shit they got to deal with in life, as far as
Yeah.
ops and whatever. Even on a little level, like at the job, any little shit. But like, let's be real with yourself though. Don't be. That's a little crazy. And I was saying, then people hit in the comments. They was like, "Yeah, Alpo ratted. He tough. These people ratted. They tough." That's not the point I'm trying to make here. You smell
That's
me?
not
Because
tough. That's not tough. Anybody, just because you're willing to kill somebody don't make you tough. Yeah, but those
thank
same
you,
people who are willing to kill are still active informants. Alpo was
thank
still
you.
an active informant too. So it's kind of like fighting a brick wall. So being able to be violent is not tough. That's stupid.
How's that tough? That ain't tough. If you think logically and everything about it, the only tough is you make rules for yourself as a man and you stand on that shit. That's tough shit. Because if you stand
Along,
on something when the shit come, you got to still stand on it. That's tough. It's
and you know what else
easy.
is
It ain't
tough?
nothing hard about that. You feel me?
You know what else is tough? When you go in, your kids toddlers, and when you come out, they got facial hair or they women with kids.
Mm,
That's
mm.
tough. That's
My
tough,
little
nigga.
bro about to go through that. They hit him, and I forgot to mention they hit him with 4 more years. You feel me? He all in the shoe. These motherfuckers. I don't want to. I ain't say his name. Well, you
Yeah,
understand?
yeah,
But these
yeah.
crackers, they try to jump him. These police. It's all police beef. He whooped this nigga, man. But we gonna hear from him on the channel though. But like like I said, tough is standing on something. That's what I think. Being a man, you got a family, stand on that. and don't let no, you know what I mean? That's what tough is. Tough ain't, oh, I'm in a jam. Let me throw somebody else in there and be a dirty snake rat to get my
Yeah.
ass out of this shit.
Nah,
That's the
nah,
opposite of tough, really.
nah. So I mean, at the end of the day, Troy, bro, you know what you been did. It's just starting to hit the waves now, and it's not looking good for tax. You know what I'm saying? And rest in peace to the fallen. But Troy, you not the victim in this situation, bro. You got to hold accountability because if I ain't mistaken, it was and this is crazy shit. It was a Ti show.
Yeah, I know. And you know what else is crazy? Troy in the testimony, and I don't know how on my post, I don't think I heard it, but I heard it on another post. He said, basically, Banger looked at him and told him, I'm about to rock this nigga. And then Troy gave him the word. You know, Banger worked for Troy. So basically, Troy gave him the word to go ahead and act bomb first, basically. You feel me? And because he's ratting, all
It's
that don't
okay.
matter. Only thing he gotta do is tell them crackers the truth. And when I say crackers, I'm talking about 12. I ain't talking about white people. You feel me? But all he gotta do is tell them the truth, and that's what his deal is.
And
If they
from
find
my
out he
logic,
lying, yeah,
and
go ahead.
from my logic, if a murder happens and two people are a party, one person been locked up since and one person been out since. Like, what kind of math are we doing? Why is he out the whole time? Why is he locked up the whole time? One
because
is
because
testifying.
your boy was on paperwork, wasn't he? Tax.
Oh,
He
what? He probably. I think. Okay. 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 I think he probably was. I think he
Tax
probably
is on
was.
paperwork, I think.
Okay. Okay. But still, if it wasn't no cooperation going on, both of them. Hey, like I said, I think Troy had two gun cases already too. If not pending, he had them. That right
Yeah.
there qualifies you to be in there the whole time.
But why they say tax? Is tax telling too
They're trying to say that because Tax got his lawyer to write a letter to the
to
judge
the judge?
saying
So that's all they
why.
got.
That's all they got.
Or saying he's yeah, he not telling. That's not telling. He ain't not telling.
And
The
how is this
fuck?
telling if the FBI is saying I got your fingerprints on the magazine and the bullets? How's the person who the boys are saying that to telling?
That's not telling. People, all of the comments, everybody, a couple people saying tax is telling.
I,
I
that,
didn't.
that's that's
I didn't see
that's
that yet.
just in my opinion. I'm gonna say in my opinion that
In
they're
my
trying to
opinion,
spin
I
it.
don't mean
They're
it.
trying to spin the narrative. They're trying to spin the narrative. They're trying to spin the narrative, bro. That's it. Because how from the rip he been saying,
He been in
and then
jail. How he telling? There's no way
and
he
listen,
been in the
it
can.
was some famous people there too. One of them particular who said recently, we ain't gonna say no names, but said they told on a dead cousin for a gun. That person
Mm-hmm.
was there.
Mm.
And then the
So
boys said
I
they got a confidential witness too.
wow. So I ain't trying to get on no super tough shit or whatever, but I want to ask you a question. Like, say, put yourself in Troy Ave's shoes, and then you faced with this. Not saying, oh, I ain't gonna tell or whatever, but I just want to know, like, what would be your strategy, basically, like, as far as to get a self defense and still try to skate, or just basically, I don't know, because basically Troy, we on camera, he's on camera shooting the damn gun. I don't know what the fuck else, like, ain't no ratting at all. But I'm like, you going down, you about to go in. That's all
See,
I was thinking.
but the
Like,
thing is, it's like if I was Troy and you want to hold on to this gangster image, right? All you got to do is say nothing, pay your lawyers, show them, yeah, you see me with the gun, but you also see I'm limping because I'm shot. So let's do a series of events. Why am I shot? Why is he running out the door? You know what I'm saying? You let the lawyer build that. You let the lawyer build that because at the end of the day, what's going to paint a better picture for you without you saying anything is the lawyer saying, listen, this is his security. This is his man. Why would he come there to kill him? Why would he bring him to a place to kill him? You tell that to the jury so the jury can see, yeah, why would he bring his friend who been with him for years to an event just to kill him? That don't make
but
sense.
is there any type of way you could fight a self defense case without taking a stand? I don't know.
Yeah, for your if your lawyer it for your defense, the lawyer get you on stand and ask you questions. to help corroborate your statement and your series of what happened that night. But if you get on there for the prosecution, that's ratatouille soup. You know what I'm saying?
Ratatouille, Susie.
That's it. You can't. You have to get on for your. Now, people. Some people get summons where you automatically have to go regardless of the situation you're involved in the first place, and you can ask some questions. You can say, "I don't know. I don't know. I don't know." But if you build an defense for yourself, and your lawyer say, "Yeah, did you bring him there? Why would you?" Yeah, yeah. But once you say the prosecution saying, "So did Taxstone? He told him we got in a scuffle. The gun came, bro. That's
I'm tripping because he really didn't have to mention him. He could have said some dude. I don't know. I couldn't make out his face. He could have really did that. You feel me? So that's the part I'm like I'm through with. I'm like, you feel me? And guess what? Troy Ave. He went to his baby mama went to. I went to high school with his baby mom. I could say her name. All I ain't gonna do that. My little brother did a lot of his first videos as far as gripping and stuff when he did the bricks in my backpack. We got close ties. Crown Heights is right there. Flatbush is right next to it. You feel me? And I'm from Flatbush. But at the same time, we can't deny the truth. This shit is crazy.
it's
Any nigga
crazy.
that I came up with type of shit, they'd be like, I couldn't tell who the hell it was. Basically, I just started shooting. That's it. If you got to take the stand and some type of shit like that, yeah, I don't know what you feel me. Period.
Because regardless, you're gonna have to talk. You're gonna have to tell a story. You might as well tell it to
Mm-hmm.
your lawyer. You might as well tell it to your lawyer.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put some shine on tack. I mean on Troy because all that BSV volume 1 through 4, I used to be slapping that shit. But one thing I start paying attention to, he real arrogant and cocky to a detriment, bro. That kind of start turned me off from his music and his whole little vibe when you don't know how to humble yourself in the right situation. And with that
Mm.
mindset, I
You
can
want
see
when
how.
you get older, you want some realism. That's the problem. That's what happens. We get
Yeah,
older, we want realistic shit. If you've been through real situations, you don't want to hear all this fantasy shit of somebody being a super tough He-Man every situation.
every
Come
second, nigga,
on,
even
man,
around your
cut it
grandma,
out,
even
man.
around your grandma, you like,
Even
nah,
around
grandma.
grandma. It's like,
Come on,
wait a minute, god damn. Homie.
you can't be tough around grandma, bro. Come
I
on,
don't want
bro.
my son tough around grandma, so why would I? I don't like encourage all that shit. It ain't good for none of us.
Nigga in grandma house, mean mugging, like, yeah, man, like
And don't get me
clutching.
wrong, I love the drill shit a little bit. And I don't love it. I hate the death, all that shit. But I love the idea of the young kids being a little more tougher because in other countries, these little motherfuckers, war going on, bombs dropping. You know, now
I think
imagine
we,
some
I
shit
think.
go down out here. You want your kids to have some type of, but at the same time, all the ignorant shit and the genocide shit, I can't get with you, homie.
See, but
But
look. This some perspective though. They be trying to spin on us, right? They call it drill music. But how many white teens done died from drinking and driving and drugs from listening to rock
mm,
and roll? Was
probably
that
more than drill.
was that rock and roll drill music? Because they was drugged out, crashing, heroin, pills, alcohol. They burnt their lives out behind this rock and roll music, and they don't have no genre to label that. It's a lot of white kids who pass from that shit, bro.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So basically, there's no case with the Troy Ave. People's argument is basically saying it's self defense. He had to say something. He had to. No, he's ratting. So let's get that straight. And I don't care how many
And
comments
how
y'all want to come at it
Bush? I'm
in the
sorry,
comments.
Bush. I'm sorry, Bush. We can't take this. Once you in that game, you sign up for certain rules. You ain't no he had to say something. For one, the
Yeah,
number one rule is don't say nothing. You can't. What you mean have
period.
to? You can't say nothing. It can be your brother. Fuck your best friend. It can be
Yeah,
your brother.
man, that's a fact though. That's just how it is.
You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
yo, I got so much.
Look at the honeycomb brazy situation. If from my opinion, he knew what was going on. He ain't go and say such and such. The dude who locked up
Mm,
now responsible for it. He ain't say he killed my grandparents.
nope, real nigga shit. Because it's a game that we playing that y'all all sign up about, y'all rap about, but y'all not really
And he
thinking,
killed his
oh,
grandparents, bro.
that's so sad. It's so fucked up. But guess what? Homie's still proud of it. He got no regrets about it. You better believe that. I guarantee you. Feel me? Because this is that's homies. They gonna deal with the consequences. Whoever did that, whatever. But like Why be a man of your word? That's the bottom line, basically. Be a man of your
They're
word.
not trying. They in the comments bashing me, but they're not trying to. Not here on this live, but from the other video you did
Yeah,
where you was
yeah.
talking about. They not giving him no accountability in the situation. I noticed. They're not giving him no accountability.
So that make me think it might be some of his fucking peoples and all those shit trying to come at us because
I mean, everybody got a side. I respect both parties, but if we going by the rules of this shit, would you say you're a gangster, right? Okay, this the rules. It's been here for a long time, right? Okay, look,
period,
no this, no up. He violated right here.
period.
That's all I'm
And
doing.
I've been trying to shake that bullshit so long. You feel me? I got out of prison 2006 and basically been straight ever since. Come out here to New York, but I still got these rules. Unfortunately,
See,
and
but
I'll be
see,
like,
but
yo, guess what? I'm a fucking civilian, but I still
my
got these rules. I could
same here, but
never.
my shit changed for the youth though. I like King Erner program. No more recycling crime. See, this is why we gotta call these people
I
out. Say they
like that
can't
too. Shout
recycle
out to King
crime no
Erna.
more.
Yep.
No, we can't recycle crime with the youth no more. So we gotta put them on blast. Same way we would do a pedophile. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Morgan's
Thank
law.
you.
They go, same Ratty's law, Ratatouille's law. Look,
Yes,
no more
sir.
recycling crime. Boom, he's in there.
Ratatouille.
It ain't for the streets for me. I don't give a fuck because they're gonna play the same game. But once you do that, okay, for the kids, we gonna put them on there. That's it.
Thank you.
That's it.
Shoot. And Taxstone, everybody want to know like we don't got no opinion on nothing. We'll see the results of the case, but what we're saying right now is basically is Troy Ave testified. He took the stand and he told on Taxstone, and that's just a blatant fact.
And
There's
how is
no
the person
nothing.
who they say Taxstone is telling, but there's no report of Taxstone testifying. So how is the person telling not testifying, but the person who ain't is?
Well, you say Ti. They say Ti. There's a lot of ways of telling, but not testifying, homie.
No, no, I'm not. I'm not saying that there's no way. I'm saying the person who they're saying Taxstone who is ratting. Why ain't he testifying? But the person who they say ain't ratting is the one that's testifying.
Yeah.
That don't even make sense.
But you
It don't
know
make sense.
why? You know Troy Ave is so hated. You know why he's hated, right?
And
All the
listen,
shit.
and before you make that point, we already know the rats get brought forth in the case first to establish it. Everybody who's defending and fighting for your life got to come in the back end and rebut anything that the rats and what you got my case law, what you got for me, I gotta come and defend that. But the rats, all the substantial evidence get brought forth first. That's how you can
Mhm.
tell who on it. Why you
Yeah.
testifying so early, as soon as the case start? Oh, because you, yeah,
Okay. So which one is worse though? Because this is honestly this is straight up plain black and white dirty rat right here. I ain't gonna lie. This straight up. But which one is worse? Because Troy Ave he did get approached by a homie with the thing and everything went down and he supposedly took it from him and clapped up the scene. Yeah. But then you got 69 who was just a buster in the whole situation. They kidnapped him and all this shit, and they was banging his baby mom, taking his money, extorting him, all this type of shit. They both took the stand, but 6ix9ine was going at a whole game basically because he wasn't really of that life.
right.
He came in. If you watch this shit, he came in as a rocker and everything else, all kind of weird shit. And then he found hip hop, and everybody probably wrote his lyrics and shit and made him a hip hop guy, whatever. You feel me? And he's still a hip hop guy. But then you got Troy Ave, who was a real hustler. My bro worked for the nigga when he never had a deal. My bro got bags of cash, nigga, on everything. Like he's a hustler. He's not like I don't know how people look at him on the video and think whatever they think. This dude is a real street dude. He's a real guy that did a lot
Now
of
I
it.
got that from
Yeah.
him. I got
You
that
feel
vibe
me?
from him.
But at the same time, like which one is worse? He's taking a stand against him on some personal self defense type of shit. Bon 6ix9ine, he took a stand against the whole goddamn gang, and but 6ix9ine wasn't of that call. You feel me? And he took down like you feel
I'm
it's
okay.
a
So I'm gonna answer your question, but I'm gonna get some insight because you're coming from the standpoint of Troy Ave in the building just chilling and somebody come up him and duff him and then just no. How about this? How about Taxstone just chilling and this arrogant motherfucker come over and start something with him? He gets stole off on and his homeboy end up getting killed in the process. You know what
That's
I'm
a
saying?
good scenario. We don't know, but we know all we know is Troy Ave's uh where Troy Ave say how he say it happened. He
Of
say he
course.
stepped in the spot and Tax Stone yelled out, "What's popping?" across the room, and then, but the fact that he said that he gave Banger the head nod to take off on him made me think he's telling the truth because he admitted that he told Banger to go ahead and take flight first. You feel me? So it gave me the idea that he was telling the truth. Like he, hey,
What sound more reasonable was that they heard Tax in there saying what's popping, not necessarily talking to them, and he gave him the head nod to go still off, and the shit happened. Because it's always gonna sound good when you telling a story like, oh yeah, I just and he's still trying to seem gangster like, yeah, I gave him the head nod. They go, bro, no, what happened was a misunfortunate, a very misunfortunate series of events that led to a murder, bro. It wasn't no head nod like you like he a Doja soldier or some shit.
yeah, yeah. But he
You sent
worked
him off,
for him.
yeah, but you sent him off to his death. If you gave him the head nod, you ain't put no protection on him because rest in peace. You know, and it's misunfortunate. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm.
you even still trying to be gangster when you telling your story. Now what happened was, what if the man was
So is
chilling
that
and
why
y'all?
you got a problem with the situation? Because the way he doesn't know how to talk
I have
about
a
the
problem
dead,
with the
or
situation because from what I follow and what I've been hearing is that Tax was in there chilling and your boy Casanova 2 times locked up now told a story. He said, I'm mad because Tax ain't even want to come. I drug him there. So he was
mm.
chilling the whole night. They
Yeah,
approached
I
him.
remember that.
He defended himself, and now he's in some bad circumstances. That seemed more realistic and logical to me than somebody who Tax ain't even the person to come over and try to just like I ain't gonna say he ain't the type of person, but how logical is that for you to just
But
say
are
what's
you saying
popping?
this because you know Tax is doomed? You know, you realize basically we got footage of Tax on Vlad or whatever the fuck running his big ass mouth saying, "Oh, what's gonna happen to me if somebody run up on me? I'm clapping, I'm shooting
Nah, what he
everybody
was
down."
saying was basically
And
what is
he got
true.
footage of him saying like, "I'm a lion, you a lion, somebody dying," and it was all fact. He a Brooklyn boy.
Yeah.
I gotta give it to him. That was all fact. And I ain't saying he whatever, but I'm saying like when you got that fucking potential I got the right. Niggas in Brooklyn is clowning, basically, because you fucked up with the tough guy shit, nigga. Period. That's it. Troy
Yeah.
Ave did rat, but nobody's an angel in this situation.
Nah, nobody's an angel in this situation. But my thing is, I don't personally think, for one, who gonna approach somebody 2-on-1 and just bomb on you? If that's the case, I'm gonna just shoot you from the rip. I feel like it was an altercation that led to a shooting. Now,
And
who
mind
initiate?
you, Tax is short. He ain't that tall. Banger probably a big ass nigga because Banger's a paid security dude. Tax probably is by himself. Initial like because he's taxed. He probably knew some people in the spot, but he ain't have no paid person to be with him, so he had the thing on him.
You know what? Stand up though. How about I leave my security behind and go deal with the person I got a problem with myself? Without, hey, if I'm getting stomped out, then you run in. But I don't want you.
Mm,
I don't want you with me while I initiate this. That's stand up.
that's
Cause
smart. Yeah,
let
that
me
is
take the
stand up
bullet.
too.
It's
That's
my
real.
beef in the first place. It ain't the dude rest in peace, man, because he probably got kids. It's not his beef. I'm just your brother and I ain't gonna let
But
nothing happen
according
to
to
you.
Troy, he's in the spot mingling with his boys, and he just hear taxi. I'm like, what's popping? And,
You know
and,
what?
and
It's messy on both parties because y'all both know these people been going together from the first place, and y'all allowed these motherfuckers to enter the same doors, bro. That was messy from the rip, bro. That was messy from the rip. I would have been like, yo, hold on, I don't know, because it's two lions, like they said. Well, you know what happened when two bears and two
two
lions
lions,
clash.
one of us dying. Mm, and that's definitely
But
true.
why dudes always need somebody with them when it's time for a confrontation? If it's your confrontation, have your confrontation. Ain't no
But
we.
when you're a rapper, and Troy Ave is bossed up but some say he's not really independent, whatever. But he was independent rapper, and he still got the fame of a rapper that's signed. He gets the money, all that type of shit of a signed rapper that's whatever. So when you out there moving around with your jewelry and whatever the fuck else, yeah, you coming to Ti
Ego.
fight. You think Ti don't got security? You think Main on them niggas don't? They probably don't because whatever, but You coming to the spot. These niggas got security. May know all them niggas got security. It's
I
just
mean,
they
Tax
homies
Tax
don't
was there with
on the
people.
payroll.
They didn't get in no fight. It was a one-on-one situation. Tax wasn't there by himself. Why you there fighting with your people and he here with people and they ain't fighting with him? Because it was a one-on-one thing. You know what
What
I'm
you
saying?
mean?
Tax
You
wasn't
said
there by himself. Troy wasn't there by himself. But why is the situation between why people there who ain't got, I ain't gonna say ain't got nothing to do with it, but it's not their beef, bro. It's your beef.
okay. You know what the courts is gonna say about all of this? If a gun wasn't involved, where would it be? Okay, so who brought the fucking gun in?
Yeah, yeah. They gon'
So
they been followed the gun. They been seeing where it came from. I done heard the evidence they got. It's not looking good. You know what I'm saying? He might as well. I mean, I'm a tax fan, but he might want to look into some fire insurance. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. They might try to burn his ass, bro, because some of the evidence I heard, you might need fire insurance. Fuck a lawyer, bro. Real talk,
yeah,
bro.
let's be real here. So, and I agree with that to a certain extent
And the
because
feds picked it, so I think they did their due diligence. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, nigga, you bringing the thing in for what? You're not an armed security nigga. I ain't bringing nothing. If I have some homies that's crazy enough to do that with me, but I'm not doing no like because
But you
why?
know how
Unless
Brooklyn
you
do. But you know how Brooklyn
that
do.
beef
Brooklyn.
wasn't like they wasn't no that wasn't no gang beef. Okay, they gang members. Troy Ave got beef, whatever little shit, but nah, Troy Ave got security as we seen. And his security abided by it, but Troy Ave probably feel like a sucker because he like, why the fuck my niggas can't get the things in and he could get the thing in? So that's another reason why a Brooklyn nigga will have a chip on his shoulder
I mean, not
to
even
be
that. His team got away from him. What was the short light skinned dude name? I used to listen to them niggas. He
Manolo
got
Rose.
away. It
Who you
was
talking
another
about?
one too. It was another one too.
Uh, uh, uh,
Short.
Vito.
You know.
What's the name?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Start with a
Lil
V and some
Lito,
Lil
something like that.
Lito. Right, right. Lito got away
Yeah.
from him. Rest in peace to Hovain. Hovain passed away.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So everything. But from where I look at it from my lens, the streets don't support what Troy Ave did because anytime they gunning at your top, they not agreeing with something you did, bro. So you done lost your manager, your homeboys, your record label, and they trying to kill you. What you do wrong for that?
Whew.
Everybody entitled to their own opinion. Like I said, rest in peace to Banger, bro. That's what hurt me because it wasn't his beef. You know what I'm saying?
Was
But
it?
a lot of times we admire or we got situations that we link, just like the AD situation. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? AD is Troy. That could be easy, just like the AD could be Banger easily because you trying to put it online for somebody who ain't really, bro. Don't have me in no situation you willing to throw me away to the wolves
Mm-hmm.
because you know how I'm gonna ride. It's you should the one who caught the bullet, not me. Well,
Period.
man, I take that back. They both caught bullets that night.
What
Both of
night?
them. That night, Troy Ave night. Troy Ave was shot in the leg and his homie got
Oh
killed.
yeah, yeah. I thought you talking about because you said AD. I thought you. Oh, my bad. But
Yeah.
yeah, they did. They both caught bullets, but your boy
And how I
Tax.
look at it is, if you catch a bullet in the leg, that comes from an altercation. What you think somebody just gonna walk up to you and leg shot you? No, that comes from you trying to get a motherfucker up off of you. That don't come from you know what I'm saying. And the next one could be hypothetically from somebody trying to aggress me. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get motherfuckers off. That sound like more like a defense versus somebody who just walk in.
But
Why?
the whole thing is he don't have to fight the defense case because he made a deal, so he could just tell the truth and he don't gotta worry. He's not fighting that self defense case shit or whatever
Who you
people
talking about?
say.
Who you talking about?
Troy.
Now I wasn't talking about Troy in that situation. I was talking about
Oh,
Tax in that situation. A motherfucker who shoots you and Troy the one who got shot in the leg. That comes from a motherfucker trying to get you up off you in a scuffle. You get what I'm saying?
mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right. But then, yeah, I like. Sheesh, you're right.
Think about
That's a
it. Why
good
would
point.
somebody just in the, why you shot in the leg and your man's gone? That comes from motherfuckers trying to get up on you. I'm trying to get motherfuckers boom boom. I'm trying to get niggas off me.
And I
But
wasn't
that
trying
don't
to kill him. I shot him in the leg. I wasn't trying to kill
yeah.
him.
Nah, he caught Troy in the leg. Ain't no telling what he caught Banger. He probably I ain't even I don't want to speculate that because he gone and that ain't even nothing to really try to you know what I'm saying because
I know.
and I feel for his brother too. You know what I'm saying? I love his content, but that's why I like to keep that aside. But if you follow, I like to follow series of events. That don't come from somebody trying to aggressing you. That comes from somebody trying to defend themselves.
But you think his defense is gonna be like, I meant to kill Banger? No, he gonna say it was an accident. I think, or
Now I don't think he
nah,
gonna
I
say
don't know. I
nothing.
don't know because if Banger was the aggressor, who knows? You feel
All
me?
I know is Charlemagne said he ain't got to worry about nothing when the lawyer shit he got him. You know what I'm saying? I personally feel like tax trajectory was going up at that point in time, bro. He had just came off that Meek Mill interview. His
Man,
shit
he
was
was gonna
doing
be
good.
big, but he fucked up, man. I don't think. I think he's looking at some time for sure. He already did
That the
7 down
pride
there,
and
so
ego
that's like
fucked up.
10.
But that's why Casanova said he felt bad because I drug him there. He ain't want to come. So it's like,
Hmm.
damn,
But Cash gone too. So,
Cass
and then
gone
somebody
too.
said Cash snitching too. I'm like, man, whatever. This everybody snitching, huh? Come on, man. Cash snitching and doing 15 years. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Feel me? Tax snitching. He ain't been out since the shit went. You know what I
Maybe they
mean?
need to get together and just like you got a recourse and requalify every year, every 3 years. These street niggas need to get together and take a requalifying course, bro. Like, bro, you
Yeah,
can't say that. That was snitching. You
like,
can't do
stop it.
that.
That
Yeah,
shit is
like
too loose. You know why? Because I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say because of whack. But it go, everybody is
hey, but Wax
snitching.
stood on it though. Whack stood. I heard Wax say, "Hey, that's ratting, bro. You can't get on. You can't, bro. Look,
Yeah, I already. I'm ratting too. I heard. I'm ratting. You feel me? So, uh, man. But
it's
hey,
crazy."
what can you do? You heard? But yeah, shout out to everybody. And once again, that was just another one. We touch some topics, and that's what we do. We come and we go
That
like the wind. But shout
that's
out,
it.
what up? Yeah, see you good, homie.
I'm
We about to
straight,
get
man.
out
We
of
had to
here.
get that content off, man.
Yes,
It's
sir.
hot
Any
right now.
last
It's hot.
word?
Nah, man, y'all like and subscribe, man. We need y'all to like and subscribe.
Yeah, for sure,
Shout out
man. We
everybody in
gonna
the comment section.
like and subscribe, please. We're gonna try to take this shit to the next level. But shout
Facts.
out to everybody and people that's gonna check in later. You know what it is.
Y'all be safe out there, man.
For sure.